Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes from the essence of love, all right? Loving yourself, loving planet, loving beings. Ooh, because now maybe you're going into tarot reading, maybe going to be an author, maybe you're creating your first edition, all right? So you could be looking at writers, right? You could be talking to or looking at, all right, a director. You could be a Pisces person. You could be a very charitable person, but very creative, using your intuition to become an author. Maybe a very dedicated writer, all right? You can maybe using your dreams, which is connected to your imagination, okay, to bring out your self-expression when it comes to you being a writer, okay? Maybe you're a bit indecisive, whether you should or not, all right? But no, you should, collective. All right, because every face has a story, all right, and every hand is an author. Just write your story, you know, because now you're looking at being very authentic, all right? You're looking at original tarot reader, or you're looking at maybe someone's wounded because of someone's a very certified authentic reader, all right? And now you're looking at maybe someone feels like they feel very wounded when it comes to such a cheerless person. Maybe they're seeking, okay, to be original, all right, but it's not working. Maybe someone's being exaggerated when it comes to being self-sufficient, to be a tarot reader, but it's not working, okay, because now you're looking at foreseeing. Maybe someone's foreseeing the future and being very honest, okay, now you're looking at philosophy, okay. Maybe someone's exploring a tarot reader or a priest, all right, or maybe someone in philosophy. But we're looking at very restlessness as well, okay, when it comes to maybe someone's passion, all right, because now we're looking at groundness. All right, maybe someone's using tarot, or maybe someone's been very certified when it comes to tarot, all right, the original maker. We're looking at safety and security, maybe away from a Sagittarius person. We're looking at the passion, all right, because maybe someone's very angry as a Sagittarius person, because in my dream as well, this woman, she got slapped in her face and then she don't mess up the tarot like that. You had no right to do that. So now looking at the Queen of Wands. Hey, look at the Queen of Wands, man. When it comes to maybe the Queen of Wands, a very magnetic person, all right? We're looking at a very creative person, very self-assured person. But we're looking at maybe the Queen of Wands, all right? Going through a very energy, burden due to darkness, due to missing elements when it comes to this person, when it comes to being authentic. This person is very negative when it comes to rooting oneself. Can I like maybe looking at Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, where it looks like the passion. Maybe this person looking at a pathway when it comes to now turning away from being a copycat when it comes to maybe trying to be authentic, okay? This person could be, I don't know, hanging around with a person called Jeannie or Genevieve Nadia, maybe. Very dark entity people looking at people's work to be an author. So now we're looking at maybe you're from Switzerland, some of you, all right? So now we're looking at creations, okay? We're looking at independence. We're looking at maybe the house, all right, when it comes to love affairs, or maybe looking at the work when it comes to maybe someone's services, all right, when it comes to being very devoted. Someone's very devoted when it comes to improvements of self-analyzations, all right, because remember, tarot is also the language of the soul. It comes with self-discipline, self-correction, all right, because I'm looking at someone's habits. Maybe someone is watching someone's habits, all right, and they've been very burnt out, looking at a burden, okay, maybe from a Sagittarius person. This person is very burdened, all right, because now we're looking at the house of 9, all right. Maybe someone's looking within themselves, okay, and they're looking at maybe intellectual framework, okay, of a tarot reader, all right, that's expanding their conscious mind. They realize, no, I wasn't authentic, no, I wasn't. So now looking at the highest mind when it comes to maybe distant travel, when it comes to maybe religious clashes, maybe philosophy clashes, but someone's teaching when it comes to the higher learning of maybe tarot. It could be a Sagittarius person going within, maybe doing the work, and seeing the truth about an authentic person. That's a tarot reader, all right? Maybe someone came from a past life, all right, and they came back. They are original tarot reader people, all right? We're looking at the original inventor, and maybe now this Queen of Wands has gone within and seen the truth. And now someone's very burnt out. The energy's burnt out now. Why? Because their tarot reading or whatever they were doing, philosophy, was just not it. Okay? So now we're looking at maybe the situation. Maybe someone's being very direct. when it comes to Queen of Wands, all right? We're looking at maybe an explorer, exploring a lawyer or a priest, or maybe a philosophy. Maybe someone explored this person and think they're original tarot reader person. Exaggerating, being very irresponsible, very tactless, aren't they? Not being very honest. No, they're not. So you're looking at the idealistics or loyalty about someone being very outspoken to maybe a Sagittarius person, all right? Because into me, I seek a pathway, all right, when it comes to maybe, I'm thinking maybe of a Gemini person. When it comes to articulation, when it comes to clever communication, maybe someone's a journalist, okay, you know, teaching, all right, maybe someone's teaching this person, they're very curious when it comes to maybe the mind of a Gemini person, or being very talkative when it comes to Gemini person. We're looking at social, all right, we're looking at maybe conning when it comes to the thoughts. Into me, I think this Queen of Wands is being very gossipy, okay? So now someone's mind is very nervous. Why? Because of intentions, heavy tensions. Why? Because it's a burden. Okay, now we're looking at the 10 of Wands, all right? Someone's exhausted. Oh, stressed out, are they? When it comes to too many burdens, too many burdens. When it comes to maybe reliability of maybe an earth sign person, all right? Okay, so this Queen of Wands, it looks like she's looking at combining, all right, her energy when it comes to the visions, insights of maybe being productive. Because now we're looking at 4 of Wands. Someone's looking at the insight, okay, into me. Maybe this Sagittarius person, all right, is looking at maybe into me. I am active, ambitious. Because now you're looking at an explorer, okay, when it comes to maybe Smithsonaries, or a lock person, a locksmith, or maybe someone trying to be a leader when it comes to creative ideas. Maybe someone's exhausted, all right, because some people like to be quick-tempered because they run with their pride. Very impatient people, headstrong, naive people, think they're self-assured and idealistic. No, not exhausted because someone exaggerating was lying. So we look at the courageousness of maybe someone being very creative, all right? Because now we're looking at exploring. Maybe someone's exploring the insights of someone's energy, intentions, and actions, okay? Because now we're looking at the energy of passion, okay? Someone's looking very deeply when it comes to the energy of someone's love, when it comes to the love, okay? When it comes to securing, maybe the author, original author, is trying to protect, okay, and secure away from a Queen of Wands, all right? But the Queen of Wands is looking at darkness. She's missing elements, all right? Because now you're looking at 5 of Cups. She's looking strongly, okay, at the Holy Grail, all right? Maybe she's seeking, maybe a Scorpio person. Into me, I desire, all right? Someone's in that desire, okay, to look within the cup of love. And they had that desire, all right, to bring in a 5 of Cups, all right? Loss, grief, regret, abandon. Somebody wanted someone to feel unloved. This is why they were exaggerating and abusing spiritual law. So now someone's looking at adaptability when it comes to emotions, all right? Someone's into themselves. They have that desire, okay? Because they're very fixated and jealous. Okay, this could be a chemist person, but now we're exploring a detective when it comes to someone's magic. All right, because now we're looking at a competition. All right, they had a desire to be competitive. They thought they were courageous, very determined, very forceful with their values. All right, and they're looking at a pushy, over-demanding, overbearing person, looking at something very mysterious. And now the curiosity killed the cat. Why? Because the cat was lying. Someone feels that they're very powerful when it comes to probing. Nope. They thought they can probe when it comes to spiritual law. A very possessive person when it comes to resources. Very secretive person when it comes to Scorpio person, or the desire. Their desires is the energy of jealousy. Now we're looking at a bully. Someone feels like they're very suspicious around this Queen of Wands, maybe. Because there's too much desire when it comes to this insight of maybe this Queen of Wands. Okay. So we're looking at judgment. We're looking at maybe someone's communication skills when it comes to communication and creative ideas for that desire to bring in their ships to come in, but they haven't got that intuition. They're not certified. Because now we're looking at passion. Maybe someone was looking at promiscuity, because now you've got the devil. A very toxic, over-passionate person when it comes to being promiscuous. Maybe with a Taurus person when it comes to investments. Because now you're looking at fame with a Leo person. Maybe a Leo person feels very defensive against a Taurus and a Queen of Wands, such a Taurus person, maybe. Now looking at Gemini, maybe a Gemini person is worried, stressed, Now looking at breakthroughs, maybe. Nine of Cups. Someone is wishing or looking at Nine of Cups when it comes to the Queen of Cups. A very loving person, very intuitive, very psychic person. Maybe someone that does tarot, the original maker, original tarot person, or an author, okay, of original edition. So now you look at Nine of Cups. Maybe somebody was using, okay, that desire to bring in, okay, a loss, all right, because they had this wish fulfillment, all right, for material abundance, okay, and good health, good wealth, whatever. So now looking at a burden for maybe a Sagittarius person when it comes to wish fulfillment, when it comes to acting like they're certified, when it comes to maybe being the original author, or maybe be a tarot reader, all right? Okay, because now we're looking at an event, all right, when it comes to burnout. So now we're looking at the Nine of Wands, okay? The Nine of Wands is maybe someone is stressed, exhausted, because now there's too many burdens, all right? Too many burdens when it comes to the Sagittarius person, when it comes to their desire. Too many burdens, too many losses, too many fixations of jealousy, too many secrets, too many stealing of resources. Someone's very possessive when it comes to resources. So now someone's looking at very mysterious. Maybe they've used that magnetic feeling when it comes to their expansion, all right? Because now someone was expanding when it comes to personal expansion. Somebody was looking for an horizon, all right, to bring about their good fortune. Because now we look at optimism, look at confidence, look at pride. Someone's in their pride before the fall with a Taurus person, all right? Because they're looking at their values, all right? Someone's looking at their values, their feelings, their self-worth. It's a burden when they look at their self-worth. They look at maybe someone's cultural background, very possessive when it comes to security earnings with a Taurus person when it comes to ability to create, all right? Their own pentacles. Because now we're looking at a situation where maybe a Scorpio person is in the energy of communication when it comes to peace, self-expression. Maybe someone is looking at trust that become rust. Now there's sadness about someone's judgment because someone's very overcritical when it comes to the throat chakra. Sometimes when you don't have no intuition, you cannot do critical thinking. Let's keep it real, people. So now looking at a situation when it comes to equal give and take. Maybe a Taurus person was giving a Sagittarius person donations, maybe. A Taurus person when it comes to maybe this institution. Because someone was looking at growth. Someone was looking at love. Because someone was envy, being very bitter when it comes to someone's heart. A Taurus person when it comes to maybe a Queen of Wands. Maybe this person feels the energy of maybe a Taurus person, very suspicious person, very jealous of maybe this Queen of Wands, or this Queen of Wands is jealous of a Taurus person when it comes to institution. Yeah, someone's jealous, man, about their creative ideas. Very jealous. Someone's got a calling. Someone's looking at someone's calling, or someone's looking at someone's philosophy when it comes to maybe their values. Or someone's looking at someone's emotional, maybe someone's looking at someone's home when it comes to nurturing. Someone feels like maybe this is a family, a friend. It's some root or foundation that these people got where they support each other in activities. But now we're looking at fears at the end of the life of maybe a Taurus and a Queen of Wands. Or there's another scenario, she's looking at her donations maybe within her marriage or institution. Because now we're looking at Four of Wands. Somebody was probably looking at someone's home when it comes to Four of Wands. When it comes to someone's security. So maybe they were getting donations from a Taurus person in this institution. When it comes to maybe Aries masculine. Because now we're looking at Venus. Somebody loves someone's home. Or maybe security when it comes to money. Someone was looking at someone's money. Somebody loves someone for someone's money. And that's where the action and ability came from. When it comes to them having been actionable, maybe. Because now you're looking at the Eight of Wands. Alright? Eight of Wands is all about speed action. Somebody likes somebody's lifestyle. And they like the security. But now they're jealous. Alright? Because now jealousy has become now rust from a fake trust. From maybe a Taurus person and a Sagittarius person. Because now we're looking at the energy of groundness. Somebody wanted someone's home for financial security. Now someone's angry about their foundation. It's become a burden with the desire, with a Scorpio person. So now Sagittarius person is in their thoughts when it comes to maybe their conscious mind. So under the conscious mind, this person is looking at the reasons and logic behind maybe a Scorpio person and a Taurus person. When it comes to reliability to an earth sign person. Can I look at the plans and the routine of the desire when it comes to desires maybe of a Sagittarius person and a Taurus person? When it comes to maybe communication, the subconscious mind maybe? Because now you're looking at house 8. Maybe someone's looking at maybe secrets, rituals, cults, power tripping. Somebody was looking for an alignment in a house. So now we're analyzing maybe someone's sexual activities in this house or a foundation when it comes to a Scorpio person, or the desire of a Queen of Wands and a Taurus person when it comes to the values, when it comes to finance, when it comes to legacies, when it comes to the wills. Someone is looking at someone's value when it comes to feelings. They don't have feelings unless it comes with money. So now they're looking at the worth of someone's talent. So now they're looking at the social prestige when it comes to social background. Someone very possessive when it comes to security earnings, all right? Because now you're looking at maybe a Capricorn person when it comes to control. Someone trying to control the King of Wands when it comes to finances, all right? Because now you're looking at maybe the Higher Priestess. Someone is intuitively is feeling this when it comes to someone's foundation. So now you're looking at the King of Cups, all right, when it comes to maybe the Scorpio, that desire, that secret. So it seems to be a secret when it comes to sexual activities, when it comes to finances, when it comes to legacy, when it comes to wills. Maybe someone's looking at the King of Swords when it comes to maybe a mentor. Because now we're looking at the energy, all right, when it comes to emotions, when it comes to sensitivities. Someone look at someone's empathy. And someone feels like someone don't have no empathy, no feeling. A Cancer person and a Taurus person. And a Sagittarius person, no empathy, none. They just love people's money. They're very possessed over security earnings. And now maybe this Queen of Wands is burnt out with a Taurus person when it comes to their desires, with maybe a Scorpio person or a Cancer person, because they're having sexual activities. All right. So now maybe this Queen of Wands, she's just burnt out because she's understanding when it comes to nurturing. Your friend's not a nurturer. She's a vampire. So now maybe someone's looking at the Queen of Cups. Maybe the Queen of Wands is looking at this Queen of Cups because she wants a loss, maybe for a Gemini person. That's what she's thinking under the surface of the self. Maybe this is where this Taurus person teams up with this Queen of Wands, maybe. Because now we're looking at Mercury, conversations, exaggeration. Yeah, there's lots of messages going around about the desire of maybe a Taurus person and a Queen of Wands, their desire when it comes to the energy of opportunities. They're very spontaneous when it comes to enthusiasm, when it comes to the solar plex. Somebody was playing with someone's solar plexus. So now there's messages going around when it comes to maybe someone in the energy of like bitterness and envy when it comes to King of Wands. Someone is very bitter and envies a King of Wands. So now you're looking at this person that wants to step on a King of Wands maybe when it comes to artistic stuff. They don't want this masculine to be balanced. Maybe someone's looking at a lawyer or a judge, because now you're looking at unalignments. So now maybe someone is very indecisive now because the secret is out, isn't it? The secret's out. It's out. It's been illuminated. And now they're angry and very bitter about the situation, very bitter about the truth, about a Taurus person when it comes to this silver lining, or when it comes to growth, when it comes to money. But someone's jealous of someone's like heart chakra because they don't have it. So now we're understanding someone has no empathy, no feeling, because they have that desire to do unalignment. So now maybe there's like a desire to end the friendship within the Queen of Wands maybe. Because that desire, they're going forward. Sagittarius person, they're going forward to a Sagittarius person. And that's the secret. A friend. That was their desire to go forward to this person that's in like maybe an institution, a marriage, commitment, Maybe they're looking at some like high spiritual place, but a Taurus person was looking to unalive that person next. And this is not the first reading I've had of this as well. Because now maybe someone's indecisive, because now one's divided loyalty is here now. When it comes to wish fulfillment, there's that divided loyalty when it comes to the scam. Now these two are in divided loyalty because of a Scorpio person in the middle. That desire it's become a problem when it comes to like the Two of Swords. Someone's not telling the truth, and someone is not willing to tell the truth, and some people's not willing to see the truth. So now you're looking at your intuition. Maybe someone was indecisive when it comes to an author or a tarot reader, when it comes to wish fulfillment, for personal expansion, looking at Pisces or a dreamer. But there was a secret when it comes to a Taurus person. When it comes to the secret, there was a secret ritual cult when it comes to someone's unalivement, all right? Because they want to regenerate their finances by using sexual activities for shared assets. So now looking at someone's finances when it comes to someone's legacy. Because now we're looking at situation. Someone's in that situation where someone's now in bitter and envy, maybe a Queen of Wands. When it comes to maybe someone's emotions, maybe someone's very sensitive because there's no empathy when it comes to maybe someone's crown chakra. Because now we're looking at Saturn. Someone's limited. That's why there's a burden. It's limitations. There's too much limitations. They can't go forward. Too much limitations. Someone's learning about someone's responsibilities. Now someone's in fear, Queen of Wands, or a Taurus person is in fear now because of obstructions, because there's limitations when it comes to maybe someone's baby daddy, someone's learning about someone. Yeah, the limitations now, there's divided loyalty when it comes to maybe the energy of bringing opportunity when it comes to this wish fulfillment about a dreamer, a tarot reader. When it comes to the secrets of a Taurus person, when it comes to limitations, maybe with a Queen of Wands. Then our Taurus person is looking at maybe a Sagittarius. They're talking about a Sagittarius person. She's talking about a Sagittarius person, a Queen of Wands. She's conning a Queen of Wands, and she's gossiping behind the Queen of Wands, and about her desires, and about ending the Queen of Wands. Maybe the Queen of Wands knows too much. Maybe a friendship's ending, the desires ending, divided loyalty, because the secret's out when it comes to maybe a friend. The secret's out about a friend, a partnership, and someone's marriage. And the contract is out, the secret's out about a Taurus person's secret with a Sagittarius person. Because now we're looking at Six of Cups, that desire. When it comes to friendships, when it comes to maybe a soulmate. Because now you're looking at the desire. When it comes to a Taurus person and a Sagittarius person, that desire. When it comes to their own personal purpose. They both had their own personal purpose and their own individual kind of like energy. Now they're burnt out because they're not on the same page. They're not confident. They don't have the strength, they're not individual, they're not creative. And they're just stuck in that desire. Of jealousy, fixated. Could be a detective into magic, philosophy, psychology, sociology. Someone is someone's competitor. They have that desire to be competitive to a Queen of Wands and a Taurus person. In an institution. Someone feels like they're very magnetic when it comes to maybe a Queen of Wands, while a Taurus person or vice versa is very possessive, talking about this Queen of Wands, very fixated. I think she's very jealous of this person secretly, and secretly someone's looking at a detective. That desire to seek the truth about a friend. I think she had a dream. She expanded her mind maybe. And she saw someone wanted a personal expansion on the back of this person. She's in a con. She's trapped with this Taurus person, a friend, someone familiar, someone that talks to this person regular. They look at communication when it comes to someone's judgment. Someone's been heavily criticized about talking about this Queen of Wands or a Taurus person. So obviously they're not getting on. Pretending to. Because now someone's looking at a Cancer person. Maybe this is about a Cancer person. Maybe. When it comes to communication. Someone's communicating to a Cancer person about Queen of Wands. Maybe a Taurus person is going back to a Cancer person. Or a Sagittarius is going back and forth to the Cancer person. Someone's criticizing. They don't like each other. This is so bad. That desire. Maybe someone has a desire to be someone's soulmate, but they're not. It's a lie. It's a lie. But she's heavily thinking of a Taurus person. And now she's thinking of a Queen of Swords. Stressed, worried, up at night because of Taurus person and their secret. And now she looks exhausted. Because she's up at night thinking about Queen of Swords, the original author, when it comes to the original tarot reader maker from a past life and an author. So now she's stressed about Taurus person or institution or spiritual group, religious group, whatever group is in. Because now maybe someone's looking at someone's actions and abilities when it comes to communication. Maybe someone's looking at Queen of Swords, very honest, very truthful, very talkative, very versatile, very witty. We're looking at the intellectual person, very flexible. Maybe someone's very curious about someone being very clever when it comes to communication. Maybe someone's looking at a journalist and someone's writing maybe about a Queen of Swords, a Taurus person, a Cancer person, and maybe a Queen of Wands. So now we're looking at maybe someone's looking at a humanitarian person. Very inventive person, very individualistic person. They know their needs and their wants. They will cut you off. Very unique person, very unpredictable. This is why the energy is burning out. Because someone has a bigger perspective. Do you understand that Queen of Swords? So now we're looking at the energy of the Queen of Swords when it comes about messages, lifestyle changes. Maybe someone's talking, a Queen of Swords is making this person aware that this Taurus person has an opportunity for you, Sagittarius, Taurus person, Queen of Wands. Now she's exhausted. Now she's exhausted. Now someone has a calling maybe when it comes to Queen of Swords. Someone thinks she's very self-assured, very sexy, very courageous, very out there. Okay, because now we look at the energy maybe of the Queen of Swords. Okay, maybe someone's looking at she's very direct, very friendly. Someone maybe wants to explore this person maybe. This person is very honest and loyal, outspoken. And now maybe someone's looking at Taurus person or Queen of Wands being very restless because they were exaggerating, being very irresponsible and tactless within their nest of their mess for the rest of the people then. You understand? So now you're looking at the Fool. They're burnt out because she's using the intuition to take that leap of faith. An air sign person. Air sign person use the intuition to take fresh hopes, fresh chances. They're taking that pathway because it's about having faith in God. So now someone's looking like a fool, like a Sagittarius person when it comes to the actions, their ability, when it comes to their desire, maybe for unalivement, because when it comes to this opportunity, someone's looking at their heart chakra, but at the same time, someone is very jealous and bitter, envy for this opportunity. From the air sign person. So now looking at the love. Love became maybe passion, love. Maybe they have this distorted energy when it comes to the difference between love and lust. Because love is trust. Lust is rust. And now they have no trust. Because they're all looking at as Queen of Swords. Sagittarius person and the secret. Some type of secret. Somebody doesn't want someone to seek that secret. They don't want them to explore that secret about maybe a preacher, maybe, or a lawyer. We're looking at exploring, being honest, outspoken. Someone's very irresponsible when it comes to unalivement. But remember, every ending has a new beginning. Maybe they had that desire to unalive the Queen of Swords. But the Queen of Swords is with the King of Swords. Some of you could be thinking about God, all right? Balance with the King of Swords. Or you look at the Emperor, the otherwise, looking at this opportunity, the actions and abilities of some people. Maybe he's very calm, looking at balance, looking at leadership. Maybe this is masculine, maybe King of Swords, all right? He's looking at maybe he's bored when it comes to this wisdom of maybe trying to take authority. Maybe someone taking authority when it comes to Scorpio person. Now you're looking at a lawyer, a detective, a mentor. Or you're looking at a situation where King of Swords is looking at being more strategic. Maybe you've got a strategic lawyer or maybe a strategic manager when it comes to maybe fraud analysis. Maybe looking at FBI, but the King of Swords is maybe looking at his desire when it comes to unfulfillment. When it comes to a surprise that's not happening. Maybe the money is not coming through. Because someone has this insight about this secret conversation with a Scorpio person, Queen of Wands, and a Taurus person in an institution. Maybe someone's going to be arrested. Because now you're looking at opportunity for the Emperor to come to calmer waters. Do you think about Aquarius person? When it comes to happily ever after, when it comes to maybe intuition, and the Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, promotions, moving forward to calmer waters. So now we look at the Emperor. The Emperor is in his full truth, he's got his Godhead on, all right? Because now you're looking at the situation. Maybe looking at, because this was turned over, a Taurus person, such a Taurus person has been locked out of a home. What goes around comes around. Because someone didn't want to be abandoned as maybe a superstar's house, or didn't want to be bankrupt, left out in the cold. Someone trying to hang on. Someone wants empathy, but they don't have any for themselves or anyone else. Because someone can't create. They're just thinking of creating. Ooh, I just heard. I think this Queen of Wands wants to block this Taurus and this Cancer person. That's the secret of a Cancer person, the moon. She wants them out of this yard, but someone's hanging on though. It could be the masculine, some man, Cancer, hanging on the edge of it. But he's going to fall though. Yeah, because he's been working with someone else. A Taurus person, secretly, love affair. Ooh, juicy, juicy, juicy. Maybe someone sells juices. Okay, let's see what's going on. Someone's very hot under the collar. Very wounded. Very, when it comes to Ten of Wands. It's an exhaustion. It's an exhaustion for that desire to go forward, to seek emotions. They don't have no emotion. And I think I don't know. There's no emotion between a Taurus. Queen of Wands again. Queen of Wands does some fucking moon magic somewhere in some forest bridging. And she knows she's being caught out when it comes to her wish fulfillment. It's come to a stagnation. That is divine loyalty. When it comes to that desire, when it comes to a soulmate, a Queen of Swords. Because when it looks like the institution with a Taurus person, when it comes to donations, they've been talking about this Queen of Wands. She's been conning the Queen of Wands. She had that desire to get rid of a Queen of Wands after. And now the Queen of Wands is thinking about her own emotions maybe. Or this love letter. Or she's learning about a soulmate and their new love. Or she's learning about tarot reader when it comes to free readings. Maybe she's looking at this Queen of Swords maybe. Yeah, because she's like, She's a burden. She's looking at messages. She's looking at the key for knowledge. She's looking for her own personal span when it comes to knowledge. She was learning from a Taurus person when it comes to their limitations. They were in fear, so they tried to do obstructions when it comes to a letter, because they were looking at the letter. So maybe in the background she was always waiting, when maybe a Taurus person was stealing and putting things away with a King of Cups. Somebody's always waiting and watching, and now they're burnt out, because now remember, someone's going to talk. It's a prisoner's dilemma now. When you do the crime, boy, there's always that prisoner's dilemma at the end. Especially when you go into business, maybe, and you go for liquidation. When you want to join with another company, is it worth doing it? You got to look at it. But this prisoner's dilemma thing, I think it's really good. Looks simple, but it's not really. When you really analyze it, no, it's not. Do you gain more working together, or do you gain working less? It depends on your culture, it depends on your structure, it depends on your common ground. It's not all the time it works when you say, all right, let's work together. No, it's not working, because someone's looking at someone's love affair. Someone has a romantic attachment when it comes to maybe their self-expression, creativity, because someone's looking at the key. Someone's looking at someone's knowledge for discovery, for an opportunity, and that's what she was looking at with a Taurus person when it comes to maybe a fire sign, masculine. They were taking the key of knowledge, wisdom. Behind this masculine's back, a Taurus person and a Queen of Wands, because they were looking for an Ace of Pentacles, a promotion from a fire sign person to promote into an institution with a Taurus person. They were looking for a new job, rise, promotion, investments, new income, but it seems to be a burden when it comes to collecting or gathering this information to create their own opportunities. Because now you're looking at secret. Someone's being very secretive when it comes to someone's unalivement or the power of someone's sexuality, when it comes to shared assets maybe. Because now you're looking at backstabbing. This Queen of Wands feels like when it comes to promotions, investments, a Taurus person, institution. I told you, you've been conning. You've been conning this woman, man. She's not your friend. She's been backstabbing you. And now you're looking at Ten of Swords. She's been backstabbing this person. When it comes to the ability, she had the ability and the action to do so. Because now you're looking at someone's attitude when it comes to maybe money. Seeking money, that desire is coming to an end, maybe for some people. It seems to be a burden for Queen of Wands and this Taurus person. Yeah, because now a Leo person has to defend themselves, has the actual ability to defend themselves when it comes to security, when it comes to their foundation. Because now maybe someone's talking about this Sagittarius person. Because now maybe they were talking about their desire for an ending for a Leo person. So now a Leo person is in the Seven of Wands maybe. Seven of Wands is all about self-defense, protection against competition, which is a Sagittarius person and a Taurus person when it comes to promoting investments in this house or in this real estate company, something in this house when it comes to security. Because now you're looking at energy of love. It was a lie. It was envy. So someone's in the energy of envy when it comes to someone's home. Someone envies someone's home. Ooh, maybe a Taurus person envies a Queen of Wands' home. And she's got to defend herself against this competition. Because now you're looking at groundness, safety, security, passion, anger. When it comes to someone's root, someone's foundation, someone's home. Could be a Sagittarius' home or Leo home, a masculine Leo. So they had that desire, they love this home maybe. So now maybe someone's looking, defending themselves, and now they understand Why someone concentrated on maybe a Leo person when it comes to the courage and ability to take action, to be in this house, that desire, so that aggressive to be in someone's house. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now someone's showing like how they went about after someone's values when it comes to survival. They're not living, it's in a tent. It's not a house, all right? And it's not a home, it's a tent. You understand? It's somewhere where someone's concentrating someone's energy, because someone's looking at a 3 of Cups. Someone had that desire for a 3 of Cups to end a reunion. That's the talk when it comes to Leo person. Or maybe there's another situation with the Queen of Wands. She's looking at a Taurus person. When it comes to maybe messages, lifestyle, with a talk with a Scorpio person, a third party person. So now we're looking at friends in our friends group in our friends group in a 5 of Cups. They need to walk away. 5 and 3 of Cups. 5 and 3. 8 of Cups. They need to walk away. Do you understand? From people, things, and play that I'm from the highest good. This friendship group of this Sagittarius person, a Queen of Wands, and a Taurus. If you lot think you lot are friends, good luck to motherfucking you lot. Because the 8 of Cups means you exhausted that your whole energy. There's nothing there, my friend. You all use each other until you ended your own emotions. Yeah, you got to go within, man. Someone's gone within and done the work. And they've seen maybe the dreamer. Maybe a Libra person. Because now you're looking at 9 of Cups. Again, on top of 9 of Cups. When it comes to maybe a Leo person. For a Taurus, a secret. When it comes to messages. When it comes to discovery of knowledge. Because now you're looking at 9 of Cups, man. Someone's smelling their roses anyway. When it comes to a very creative person. When it comes to a tarot reader. Because now you're looking at 9 of Cups. They both had this wish. A Taurus and a Queen of Wands. They both had this wish. When it comes to a tarot reader or a King of Wands. A Leo masculine. A Leo masculine. The lion and the lioness. They have this secret. Do you understand? When it comes to accumulating. Alright. The love of material. Do you understand? They wanted self-sufficiency. They could be an artist, a gardener, or a singer. They were trying to build their resources because they're very possessive, very jealous, over self-indulgent, stubborn people. Now look at the strength of this entrapment for a Leo person that needs to come to calmer waters with a Gemini person, having an awakening. When it comes to heartbreak, maybe reading it. So now you're looking at regret. Regret. A King of Wands in regret, man. In regret. With a Taurus person, when it comes to being damn secretive with a Taurus person. Says you right, man. Anyone that wants to be secret in your life, there's a reason. A bigger reason. I would never agree with secrets, boy. Why do you want to hold me as a secret? Why? What secret are you hiding? Why you need this to be a secret? Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a conveyor belt, man. A vicious cycle. Secret after secret after secret after secret. Secrets, man. So now look what happened. Now they're caught in a web of secrets. Illusions, delusions, because someone's delusional. That's what happens with secrets, man. So you can't make an equal give and take when it comes to a Taurus person. When it comes to secrets, donations. Backstabbing. Let me tell you, Taurus person is backstabbing this Queen of Wands, man. Yeah, at work, for work. They're hiding. She's hiding money secretly. The Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person is hiding money secretly. Or this Queen of Wands. Because they're backstabbing a Gemini person as well. They want a rock bottom for donation. It's like, for instance, if this Queen of Swords makes it, they don't make it. If they stay together, it's to destroy Queen of Swords. If they don't stay together, it's because they can't destroy the Queen of Swords. Does that make sense? Because these people are delusional. They don't have the right thought of thinking. Immature people. Immature. They can't plant shit. It's a Page of Pentacles. So now you're looking at 10 of Swords. Someone's doing backstabbing. Someone wants a rock bottom when it comes to complete and painful ending. Do you understand? All right, that's a desire for a Queen of Swords from a Taurus person. Do you understand? She wants a complete ending Obviously, it's me, innit? It's my story. Genevieve Nudger, man, she's a fucking mad girl. If you think she can get away with this, you got nothing coming. Because I'm not your Queen of Wands, baby. I will slap you in your face. I will go and find your mother if you don't stop picking on me. And I will bring you to your mum's yard. And I will slap up your mum as well to teach you. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. Leave people alone. But remember, you need resources to be a bully. Always remember that, my girl. Always remember that. At work, man. At work. This Taurus person in this institution, when it comes to promotions, she's backstabbing this Queen of Wands. She's backstabbing. And now maybe they feel this Queen of Wands as a calling when it comes to maybe an Ace of Pentacles. They think she's very courageous, she's very bold, very self-assured. She can use her intuition to go for any breakthroughs. She thinks she's frisky. Do you understand what I'm saying? She's very magnetic. Alright, so now this is where jealousy comes in. Now you're looking at Page of Swords. Someone's stalking, looking and researching about the Queen of Swords in this institution, a Taurus person with a Queen of Wands. Keep doing it because the Queen of Wands don't like you anyway. I mean, the Taurus don't like you anyway. Duh! So you get the Knight of Wands, man. Maybe the Knight of Wands as well. Maybe researching with these bitches. Keep going, bro. Because you ain't friends anyway. Duh! You ain't friends anyway. So does it really matter? Silly. What a waste of time. Creating mazes and stuff. Told you, justice. So now the Queen of Swords has looked at her one eye, told this King of Wands, a Leo person, to use her eye for justice. Can I look at the scales within her eye? Because that's the seat of the soul, the window of the eye. The windows of the soul is the eye, and the heart is the seat for the soul. So now someone's cemented in someone's heart, and now someone's jealous about someone's heart chakra when it comes to maybe the crown chakra. Can I look at ending? Somebody wanted ending. Do you understand? But we're getting justice for this ending about this third party person that wanted the ending with the King of Cups. The King of Cups. Maybe King of Cups is maybe looking at a divorce because he's a third party person with a Taurus person, a Queen of Wands, backstabbing, sinking people's ships. Alright? Maybe they was going for a rock bottom and then they saw this intuitive person, an air sign person when it comes to the letters, resources, and they thought this was a new horizon for them, a new opportunity for promotion. So it's like stalking and looking. It could be over 10 years as well for some, or 7, 8, 13 years for some when it comes to the Knight of Wands. Somebody wanted to end a fire sign person through promiscuity. And now maybe someone's got a judge seeing the fairies at night, illuminating the mind to think of walking away from your third party person to bring in justice. Because it seems to be a lifestyle change. Because someone's looking at someone's home. You've got to defend your security. Because it doesn't matter if the nay-nays and the no-nos in this institution or this marriage or this high level commitment with a Taurus person. They're looking for a promotion with the Queen of Wands because they were going for a rock bottom. But when it came to maybe a new horizon, they saw this donation in this institution when it comes to lifestyle change, when it comes to a Knight of Wands, a fire sign person that likes to fuck. Duh! So it was perfect for them, innit? She likes to fuck, he likes to fuck, and it was a perfect little setup. And now they're both fucked. Why? Because the Queen of Wands, you're next. Queen of Wands was next, boy, on that movement. So you can be devoted to a Cancer person, Taurus person. Up to you, baby girl. Up to you, my girl. So now you're looking at Knight of Cups. Knight of Swords, boy. They're looking at maybe a Queen of Swords being truthful, man. Cutting through the foolishness, illuminating the darkness and piercing the light to bring in what? Every darkness have some light, baby. The light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, when it comes to maybe this stagnation, their wish fulfillment. These two women's wish fulfillment. A Queen of Wands and a Taurus people come to donating. They were donating. They both was in this donation for a painful fucking ending. They were stalking, researching, curious about the Queen of Swords. Now there's justice here. Do you understand? So the Queen of Swords is standing up for herself. Stand up for yourself, man. How dare you, people? No behavior, these karmics, man. No behavior. Told you, awakening. So now maybe you're seeing the soulmates have an awakening about a painful ending. Because now you're looking at someone's foundation. Maybe someone wants to send a sorry, maybe, because they got the information about this opportunist. And it's a burden. It's a burden. It's a burden. It can't wait on nothing. Can't wait on nothing. So now you're looking at temperance. Maybe looking at the Queen of Swords as an angel. Blending the emotions when it comes to the dark, the light, the middle passage. Alright. Maybe someone has a calling to be a mentor or a guru. Okay. Because now you're looking at the divine masculine. Looking at researchers. Maybe researching about Queen of Swords. Now you're looking at Seven of Cups. Options, man. Someone was looking at Queen of Swords as an option. They went ahead clouded for the mind. Because someone was looking for a house. A Taurus person was looking for some house. So they wanted this Queen of Swords to be an option for this Leo Sagittarius person to end with a Queen of Swords. But she's balanced, yin and yang, man and woman. God is guiding and thinking about this masculine. A fire sign person needs to stop being a player. He needs to end that, man. He's in regret anyway. Says him right, too damn fast. He's in regret, man. Walking away from a Queen of Swords. Walked away, right? So now you're looking at Knight of Cups. You're looking at maybe a spiritual romantic journey. Or you're looking at the immaturity. Or you're looking at unrequited love. When it comes to messages going around about unrequited love with a Leo person that has to defend in his house when it comes to security and his abundance. Because now they're saying a Taurus person and a Queen of Cups. I mean, Queen of Wands. With a Knight of Cups. The King of Cups. They're talking about their wish fulfillment for a house from a Leo person under manipulation. But you have to take that leap of faith and go forward and end this cycle, they're saying. It looks like somebody wants to go forward to a Queen of Swords, maybe. Maybe a fire sign person. When it comes to spiritual romantic journey, maybe they're sailing forward into the boat of self. It's a wound. It's a burden for King of Swords as well. It's a burden. He's looking at the situation. When it comes to his own feelings, taking that leap of faith. It's a burden for him. It's a burden. But he's trying to create that balance. King of Swords, Queen of Wands, even though he's carrying this burden of sadness. Because he was bored as well. Because now you're looking at wisdom and authority when it comes to illumination of someone's love or passion. But someone's illuminating maybe their friendship group when it comes to support. It's an 8 of Cups, people. I don't know what you lot thought is emotional. I think you lot see emotions as in, okay, what car do you drive? That would really help my emotion. Okay, what designer do you have on? That is that sort of friendship group. It's not, oh, I like you because your feelings, because it's you, because of blah, blah, blah. No, it's like, what the fuck can you do for me? This friendship group is a joke. It's a fucking motherfucking joke. It needs to come to an end. Maybe they've been friends for 7, 10 years or 14 years. Or maybe 19. What a How can you not see that you ain't friends in 19 years, 7 years, 10 years, 4 years? Heartbreak, man. Now they're in heartbreak. Heartbreak. Sorry, people. No, it's a heartbreak. We're looking at a bully. We're looking at distorted feminines. We're looking at the energy of the Queen of Wands, alright? We're looking at the energy of maybe someone doing moon magic. Maybe someone looking at smoke and mirrors, trying to maybe tune in for a wish fulfillment. Because now we're looking at sharp talking after heartbreak, indecisions. Maybe this is masculine is running away. It's a challenge with the Queen of Wands when it comes to maybe they're tired and they're not original. They're burnt out. They're burning the soul of a masculine when it comes to spirituality. It's a challenge with this Queen of Wands. Because now this person is looking at loneliness. It's a burnout. They didn't want to be alone. So maybe someone's looking at opportunities when it comes to these messages. Maybe messages of love that's now become passion of anger, jealousy for maybe a Taurus person. Because somebody wants to withdraw from maybe it's Queen of Wands. Because they're having their own awakening. Maybe someone wants to reject a Taurus person, a Sagittarius person, due to backstabbing. Because she's had her own awakening. Maybe about something about the past or a friend or something familiar when it comes to maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Because now you're looking at in the promotion and investment when it comes to another Queen of Wands. Maybe someone looking at an air sign person, a Taurus person was looking at air sign person, a Queen of Swords. That's very courageous, all right? So they were stalking, being very curious, and now there's justice here for Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords going for promotions, all right? New job, pay rise, investments, income. But somebody was stalking a Taurus person in an institution. So they were abusing their power and doing unorthodox practices against a Queen of Swords to make her mind clouded, because all that's in the mind is the property. All right. So somebody wants someone to be alone or institution for mad people or dead. Okay. So now we're looking at a situation. We're looking at logic. All right. We're looking at neutral feelings when it comes to a Queen of Wands and a Taurus person. I don't know what they're doing. They're in a nightmare, boy. Duh, they're suffering in darkness now. They're suffering. Such a Taurus person and a Taurus person when it comes to maybe that desire to be friends. They gotta walk away, man. That desire to be friends, promiscuous with a King of Wands has to come to an end. They're not friends, man. Or the Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer person. Hesitation. Maybe a Leo person's hesitating. He's been hesitating for the last, how many? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fucking years. Hesitation. Good luck to him, man. He gave you 3 months, bro. Oh, you had goals now for your friendship group. Good luck to you. Now you got hesitation, questions. Someone's in their decision when it comes to maybe justice. We've got justice here twice now. Maybe for an air sign person and a fire sign person. Because that's the desire. Maybe to have a reunion. Maybe this Knight of Wands person. Maybe he wants to stop being promiscuous and come in reliable for justice. Because now you're looking at a burden, holding back, bored. Maybe with a King of Swords, with a Sagittarius person. They want to go forward to a Queen of Swords. That's the middle of this situation. Looking at goals. Looking at the purpose. Someone's expectations. When it comes to this friendship group. Ugh, reservations, man. They had your death reserved for you, my friend. That desire, again. To someone looking at maybe like that car, houses, blah, blah, blah. I want to be a friend because you got a nice car. I want to be a friend because you got a nice holiday. I want to be a friend because Bendy, Wendy, Fendi on your back. Do you know what I mean? So someone didn't love someone. They loved the things, maybe the Bentley. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you can buy me a Bentley. All right then, darling. I'll be your best friend. I'll give you all the fucking award and then you can think I love you. No, I love you what you give to me. Reservations. So no one didn't want no one to leave. Why? Reservations. I've got car to think of me. I have holes to think of. I need to keep fucking this King of Wands or this King of Swords. Justice here for maybe a King of Swords or a Knight of Wands maybe. Now you're looking at her nightmare Queen of Wands is suffering in darkness. Says you're right, my girl. For you and your people, them's wishes. And now you're looking at a situation where someone's in a nightmare because now there's speed messages going around, you understand, about someone's growth, all right? Or maybe about someone when it comes to communication, do you understand? Because now you're looking at sadness over someone's judgment because someone's been very critical, all right? Because now someone was backstabbing for maybe donations, being a Patreon, lying, backstabbing, a Queen of Wands, a Taurus person. And now the both of them's wish fulfillment, 2 ladies are suffering in darkness because of what they've done to a Gemini person, a Taurus person. Maybe they need to withdraw, maybe from this Gemini person or Aquarius person, because it's an overload. It's an overload. Maybe someone ending donation for Taurus person, they're going to start relaxing. Maybe a Sagittarius person, when they withdraw, it's going to bring more relaxation. I'm going to leave them in a nightmare. Because there's an overload about information, maybe from a Queen of Swords. Assessment, obligations, maybe they're overwhelmed. Maybe with a court paper. Because now you're looking at a Taurus person is disturbed. She is stalking. She's an irritation to a Queen of Swords. So she even cut the hair like the Galtaraz Clark. Carbon copy from China. Looking for change. But she brings her own challenges. Very disturbed person. Stalker, man. A proper stalker. Taurus person. Acts like the prim proper. That's a fucking stalker. And now there's justice here. Spiritual justice. Because now maybe this Queen of Swords is looking at this disturbed person and asks this, maybe this fire sign person to use the eye when it comes to intuition to see beyond the illusions. Because someone was probably hesitating, a Leo person, maybe was confused, maybe he was worried about how to defend himself. So she said, use my eye so you can see the disturbance of a Taurus person when it comes to stalking, lurking. Now you can bring in your justice, because all she was doing is bring communication. She was bringing communication of confusions about Queen of Swords to maybe a Leo person. Because now they're looking at unrequited love, romance, spiritual romances. When someone feels, someone feels that someone taking that leap of faith is very gifted. Somebody just wanted gifts from a Leo person. And ask a Leo person if you ever give a Queen of Swords a gift. Pure fucking problems, okay? Yes. Yes. Car, house, money, opportunities. You fucking name it. That man fucking gave it to a Taurus person. What? Because he was fucking high-class prostitute. Simple. And now they're looking at maybe ending this promiscuity. It's just sex, isn't it? They had an agreement. It's sex, I guess. Now you're looking at maybe someone was looking for a promotion from a Leo person. They were delighted. And a Leo person was a fool. He took it, innit? Now you're looking at a situation. Somebody was coaching for a Leo to be dead. There was advice, maybe from these friends, a water sign person. And now someone is advising, maybe a King of Swords or a lawyer or a mentor or a friend is telling this Leo person, your people that was disobedient, man. Somebody was coached to get the knowledge and wisdom from his King of Wands and then unalive. You know, it's a burden for a Sagittarius person. Why? Because the air signs too calm for these people. It's a nightmare for them, man. I'll slap you both up at one time. I don't care who you are. Looking at opportunities when it comes to maybe a Libra person, a Queen of Swords maybe. Without looking at aid, it's a nightmare for anyone to give mercy to a Queen of Swords. And do they know me? No, they don't. They don't want no one. Taurus person, look at that hand. She doesn't want no one to give. That's how she relaxed she was. She was happy that people rejected. She was happy, relaxed, at peace that she backstabbed. A Taurus person was backstabbing for donations. And she was fucking happy and at peace. Now the bitch is in a fucking nightmare. That's what she wants for an air sign person. Don't give her no mercy. Don't give her no charity. Don't give her no kindness. Why? Because she stole my work and she made money from it. Because Genevieve Nudger is a stinking big pussy bitch. And now she's fucking angry. Taurus person, angry. Not relaxed now. She's not relaxed now. I can do what I want with your messages, with your little duck. Oh yeah, I think I saw those messages in direct. I can do what you want. With a little Tweety bird at the top with your messages. Not even got my hair like you. Genevieve Nudger got so called your bumba clock mother. I'm gonna tell you every time too. You're too out of order. At peace now? Well, you ain't at peace now because you're in these rituals. Oh yeah, she's looking at a Sagittarius person, a Queen of Wands. Oh yeah, as an alliance. And then get rid of her after. Yeah, it's a ritual person. Just practitioner. Obeah trying to create natural disaster. That was her goals, man. She was an adventure. Now we've got evidence. Because Genevieve Nudger is a fucking bully. Oh yeah, acting like I'm a team person. She found a whole team of people for what? Unalivement. That was her idea. Her idea. Because she wanted someone's original ideas. Yo, dirty gal. Yeah. Genevieve Nudger. I'm after you every fucking day until I see your paper in that paper. I want to see her name in that paper. Genevieve Nnaji has been arrested or investigated. Until then, I'm never going to stop mentioning her name. Every time I see a tourist person on my motherfucking table, I'm going to use Genevieve as a motherfucking example of what not to do as a woman. They love the imagination of this Queen of Swords. A soulmate. Variety of imagination. But someone's imagination ran with them. Why? Because she was relaxed, knowing she was piling out Adewale's drink. I saw it. He was piped out sometimes. He was on top of me, trying to re-get his energy because I saw her pike out his drink. He was at the sofa, passed out, his bed passed out, at the toilet passed out, in this passageway passed out. Genevieve was sober, playing with some drink with some next woman. She could be named her D or O or a C. I don't know. Take it as it fucking resonates. Do you understand? I saw what this big pussy bitch did. Do you understand? In my dream, I keep seeing her. I've never met this woman in my motherfucking life until the dreams. Do you understand? Now I keep seeing this woman all the time, even up to like last month, 2 months ago. She said she's with Adewale still. Good luck for you, my friend. But you owe me motherfucking money. You understand? I don't know how you can sit down there and suck someone's cock to get my ideas every motherfucking morning that I get downloads every day by Adewale for the last fucking 5 years. Genevieve Nnaji has been in that bed sucking off that cock, waiting for the alarm to go off. Oh, she sent you a message, did she? Let me fucking copy and paste and act like I am commodity. I'm the one to follow. I can bring artists together. Look what I've done with Lionheart. You and about 10 other motherfucking people. Don't get me started, Genevieve Nnaji. Don't get me started. Because she said to me, is God real? In my dream, I said, don't question me. Don't ever question about God again. Because you stole from Adewale, came up barge. You said, please don't drag me in public. Now, anyone that wants to be upset with me for dragging this bitch, she had 5 years to stop. She didn't want to stop. So go and take your foolishness somewhere else. Don't bring that sympathy over here. Because I'm not giving Genevieve Nnaji no mercy. If you want to give her mercy, you go over that side and bring my money at the same time. I think I'm joking. Right. Disturbed, man. Toy person, she's fucking disturbed, man. She's a stalker. I saw her myself stalking. Told you she wants me dead. Me and a fire sign. That's what she wanted. Death. She wanted endless harm. Endless, inevitable harm, death. For me, can we go, Genevieve Nnaji? Can we blood clot go, my friend? I'm ready for you. You want homelessness now? Want homelessness now? You want people to go homeless? Because you want a house, a car? Listen, little girl, Genevieve Nnaji. Until your name is in that paper, all over fucking Africa, in all those fucking countries, I'm never gonna stop. You want me dead? Cool. Fine. Let's go. But when I'm dead, baby, your story will forever be on YouTube, my friend. Because when I'm dead, everybody will know Genevieve fucking did it for what? My original ideas. Genevieve Nnaji did it because she already stole some of my ideas and made money. Do you understand? That's why she looks a little bit decent. That's why they said on her birthday this year, this is the best glow up you've had in 47 motherfucking years. Without me, Genevieve ain't shit. Because she ain't got a pot to piss in. Apart from men pissing on her. Unalivement, come and go, baby. You're fucking disturbed, babe. So now we're looking at, you're very gifted. Aquarius, we're going through achievements, victory, and success. So let Genevieve go on about her business. Because you're at calmness. Why? Because God. I believe in God. No man, puss, dog, or money can ever make me feel motherfucking intimidated. I've never been like that, my friend. She's projecting her own motherfucking insecurities. I love God too much. I fear God, my friend. And Genevieve Nnaji definitely ain't no fucking God. All this Queen of Wands. She ain't no motherfucking God. Alright? So now someone's keeping calm. Because God said, boy, you're a very good patriarch when it comes to this friendship shit. Someone's planning to get married. Because now someone's maybe looking at an illusion. When it comes to someone's original ideas. It went to bribery. Because now it's an obligation overload. Oh yeah, somebody wants forgiveness. Alright? About stability. When it comes to a loss. This masculine losing, damage, sorrow. because it was seen in a dream. I told this bitch for 5 fucking years now. It's been 12 years, but 5 years more so. Genevieve, stop. Let's sort this out in the background. She said, no, I'm commodity. I can do what I want. I went to Hollywood. And I could have went there ages ago because they made me feel like I'm commodity. Bitch has been in Hollywood back and forth all her fucking career. Look at her agents. Hello? They're not necessarily African, are they? African agents. No, they're not. But she'll tell you, I love Niger. I'm Niger. I'm Niger. Good for you, my friend. So looking at, I told her to stop. She didn't want to. So I said, all right, then let's go. So you can't go in, all right? She wanted to dictate this King of Wands, but we're going to use her as a learning curve. Why? Because it's Earth School, we're here to graduate. Because somebody is not learning from their career, boy. Has have the expertise. And they're very talented. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You like to bind people into some bad, obstructive contracts because you're a two-faced, fucking deceptive, pretending, indecisive person when it comes to gaining people's ideas. You do curses on people with this Queen of Wands. You're a very hateful person looking for misfortunes because you do robbery, exploitations, and now you're looking at maybe someone wants to compromise an agreement, reconciliation. No, you and King of Wands, Genevieve Nadia, King of Wands, and this King of Wands and this King of Cups will be fighting this other Queen of Wands as well. Taurus, Queen of Wands, King of Cups, or this King of Wands will be fighting. Yeah, because they look at suing inadequate people when it comes to sweetheart, looking for confinement, away from eternal love, God's eternal love. Why? Because this person is a fool. This person's a fool, man. Remember, walking love, talking truth. I love you guys. Bye.